Welcome to another episode of Championship Circle. This is my Wildcard weekend recap of the NFC playoffs. We had two more good games between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints, and the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Vikings and the Saints started it out. This game was another shocker, just like Saturday game against the Titans and the Patriots. Yeah, I know Minnesota had a good defense. They had a good defense all season, but I just didn't see them beating the Saints. The Vikings beat them 26-20 in overtime in a thrilling game. Like, they made it an exciting game, man. Kirk Cousins and that Viking defense took it to the Saints. Drew Brees, man, he just looked off to me, man. He did look off rhythm. Like, we so used to the Saints' high-flying offense, but Minnesota contained all of that. The Vikings defense sacked Drew Brees 3 times and forced him to 2 turnovers. One of the turnovers was a crucial strip sack at a crucial time of the game. It happened fourth quarter, like right under 5 minutes left in the game. Hunter, the defensive end, Danielle Hunter, strip sack Drew Brees after Tatum Hill done got them all the way to the 30-yard line. Like, Tatum Hill, he like one of them go-go gadget players. They line him all over the field. Like, he was killing the Vikings. Quarterback, running the ball, catching the ball. Like, Cordell Stewart, a white Cordell Stewart. That's what he looked like against the Vikings. I think they should have stuck with Hill on that drive. But Hill got him downfield. They put Drew Brees back in. The next play, Drew Brees fumbles the ball and turns it over. But on the other end of the ball, Kirk Cousins did his thing. I think this was the stamp of approval on Kirk Cousins' game. Because he wasn't a bad quarterback at the Redskins. He was putting up numbers. Over 4,000 yard passing. I mean, he was putting up the numbers, but he just won't winning. He just ain't had that signature win. But I think this game against the Saints in the playoffs, they stamped Kirk Cousins as an official franchise quarterback. Especially that play in the clutch in overtime. 43-yard pass to Adam Thielen. See, and it won't even the pass that I give Kirk Cousins all the credit on. It won't even the pass. Won't even the catch. It was how Kirk Cousins read the defense, because Marcus Lattimore, the corner for the New Orleans Saints, he got injured on the play before. So he was out the game. Kirk Cousins noticed that, ran Thielen in the slot on the backup corner that took Lattimore's spot, and picked on him with a 43-yard pass to Thielen to get him to the 2-yard line in overtime. Then the next play, Rudolph, the tight end, threw him on a fade route. Kirk Cousins threw him on a fade route in the end zone. He pushed off the defender. To me, pass interference. Arm extended and everything. Pass interference. But they ain't called nothing. Touchdown. Game over. Vikings win. I think the refs been dropping the ball a lot in the NFL. Like, the refs been missing a lot of calls, man. Like, they done added this new pass interference challenge, but it don't even benefit the coaches none because they hardly overturn the pass interference calls. But it is what it is. Like they said, the refs don't dictate the game, which I feel like that's a lie. I think the refs got a big part of dictating the game, swaying which way the game go. But it is what it is. Saints could have made more plays to not be in that situation. Vikings win. They will play my 49ers Saturday at 4:35. Make sure y'all tune in to that game, man. I think that's going to be a fun game to watch, man. 49ers and Vikings. I didn't see it coming. I was actually preparing to play Seattle. That's who I was preparing to play, which was the nightcap game. Seattle and the Eagles. This one of these games that turned out better than I thought it was. I kind of thought that Seattle gonna blow the Eagles out. Yeah, I did. I thought they were gonna blow them out, but it was a close game. But I think it could have been closer if Carson Wentz would have played the whole game. Seattle beat Philly 17-9. But like I said, I think the game would have been closer. Carson Wentz, which this was his first playoff appearance, because, he was injured the last time they went on their Super Bowl run. This is his first playoff appearance. Got knocked out the game, first quarter, by Javion Clowney. I think it was an illegal hit. He ran up behind him, helmet to helmet, while Wentz was already going to the ground. Helmet to helmet, hit him in the back of the head, knocked Wentz out of the game. No flag on the play, no review, no nothing. That's why I be saying the refs be dropping the ball this year. That even if you didn't throw the flag when it happened, you should have at least reviewed it. No review, no nothing. Wentz laid out on the ground. Nothing happened. But this time, sorry for the Eagle fans. No Nick Foles to the rescue. This time it was 40-year-old Josh McCown. Josh McCown comes in, 40 years old, comes in to try to save the day. But it didn't work. They couldn't move the ball when McNown got in. And Russell Wilson had a field day. Him and his new receiver, DK Metcalf. See, thing about DK, when he came out of college, his combine numbers, when he was at the combine, his combine numbers weren't that good. Said he couldn't run routes. He had peg feet. He couldn't really move. He was fast. But he couldn't make his turns. All that. So he went late second round. Dropped all the way to late second round. But the boy beasting. Like, I give it to him. The boy had a good rookie season. He had a good rookie season. So, I think it's a lot part of Russell Wilson, too, throwing them open. Because, you know, Russell Wilson, I got to give it to him. Lil Russ be balling, man. Like, he buy his receivers time to get open. And DK just benefiting from it. DK ended up with 7 catches for 160 yards, which they said that's a franchise record in the playoffs. We already know the Eagles were banged up, secondary banged up, offensive line, running backs, wide receiver. Now, the starting quarterback, even McNown, got hurt. The backup. I think Seattle just picked on a dead horse. That's what I think. Seattle picked on a dead horse this game. I mean, yeah, the Eagles made it, but I think they made it on default. The Dallas Cowboys laid down and let the Eagles in the playoffs, and the Eagles couldn't capitalize on it. They had a good run, though, but it is what it is. So, Seattle defense, minus Legion of Boom. They got Bobby Wagner still there. He's still an all-pro. I give him that. But Seattle goes to Lambeau Field to play the Packers Sunday at 6:40 p.m. This game right here, Seattle and Green Bay, ain't no telling, man. Seattle on the road going to Green Bay, man, in January. Ain't no telling, man. It might be negative 20 degrees in a blizzard by the time Sunday get here. So, ain't no telling how that game gonna go. But I feel like it's gonna be a good one. The divisional rounds, I think, is about to turn up now. Like, the playoffs, this where the big boys about to play. So we about to see a lot of good games this weekend coming up. I'm gonna be tuned in. Hope y'all be tuned in too. But we're gonna do what NFL sports fans do, man. We're gonna sit back, relax, and watch these exciting playoff games. And I see now they got breaking news that the Dallas Cowboys finally found a head coach. They had a lot of linkings to college coaches like Lincoln Riley, Jim Harbaugh. Then they interviewed Marvin Lewis. Had rumors going around talking about Sean Payton. But they ended up signing Mike McCarthy to a 5-year deal, which I don't think it was a bad move because McCarthy, he's an experienced Super Bowl winning coach. So he's an offensive-minded coach. I think that they really needed a defensive-minded head coach, but McCarthy might bring something new to that team, to that offense. Kellen Moore doing a good job, but I guess Mike McCarthy might put a different fire under Dak Prescott like he did Aaron Rodgers. He helped develop Aaron Rodgers, so, I mean, we'll just have to see. Maybe he that one. He a veteran coach. Maybe Jerry Jones will let him do him on the sideline. Maybe Jerry will stay in the press box with him and let him do his job. But we'll see how it goes. And some more breaking news. The Los Angeles Rams fire Wade Phillips. That's a surprise to me too. Wade Phillips is a good coach, especially defensive coordinator. So I don't plan on Wade Phillips being out of a job long. He probably interviewing right now for a team. Cause Wade Phillips is a good coach. He a good coach. He a good motivator. So I don't think he'll be out of a job long. Rams, I don't know what y'all doing over there, but keep doing what you're doing. Keep falling apart. So my Niners can own that division. Yeah, we own that division now. 13-3. NFC champs, NFC West champs. But that was my Wildcard weekend recap. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the playoffs like I am. I'm ready to see the divisional rounds this weekend. It's gonna be something to watch, man. It's gonna be exciting, man. Make sure y'all tune in. So until next time, Championship Circle. I'm out.